There are some technologies related to IPv4. Some of them is shared with IPv6, some is not. Most of them are actually shared. This is just a theory video, just a discussion between you and I. We are just talking about some things. Number one, the service of DHCP, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. So many vendors in their exams, so many books have mentioned that. A simple document can be more than enough for you on google.com to study it. The DHCP is a technique. A dynamic means automatic. A dynamic technique that provides, not donates, but provides IPv4 addresses automatically for those who ask. So you design the network, you design it as a /24, you have around 200 consumers in the network, you install a single DHCP server, you install the network over 24/24 in that server, leave it to automatically provide an IP out of 254 useful IP address to what? To whomever requests that. Yes, this is out of the scope, but as a theory, you need to hear about it for the very first time if you haven't heard about that. Is that the only technique? There was a bootp, but nowadays you have only DHCP for IP version 4. 1. 2. There is an advanced technology called the IPAM. Some of the companies like Infoblox use that a lot, and they talk proudly about it a lot as well. The IPAM is a short for the IP management, IP administration and management, Internet Protocol Administration and Management. This is a cluster server that within it manages DNS, DHCP, and extra features about IPv4. So DHCP is one of them. So if you ever heard about IPAM as a replacement for DHCP, do not think it's a new technology not related or as an opponent to IPv4 DHCP. No, it has DHCP within it. It includes DHCP. That's why you might hear about that. Number 3 that I have is the technology of Anycast. Anycast is famous with IPv6, but it is used with IPv4. The idea of Anycast simply means is that some companies like Google, like many other companies, Google does that with IPv6, but you can do it with IPv4, public IPv4 only, public IPv4. It allows you, the technology of Anycast, it allows you to duplicate a public IPv4 address that you own over different devices. Because imagine the world map at the moment, imagine the continents. If you ever imagined that your company stream videos and it is so popular and famous and demanded company that you have consumers and customers in East Europe, West Europe, East Asia, West Asia, North Africa, South Africa. For simplicity, let's consider these adjacent 3 continents. Then it makes no sense, or it will be very difficult to distribute the content itself in a single location. And that will be West Europe. Consumers of Africa and Asia will have their packets traveling for really long distances to reach your servers containing those videos to receive the stream. And of course, it's on a public IPv4 address installed on your servers. That's how they reach it globally worldwide. A unique IPv4 registered for your company, let's say linked and hosted in your IPv4 DNS domain, so many other details that I will not be talking about today. I'm just closing this course for good, for now, actually, not for good, but for now. So again, what you can do is something like that. Duplicate the content on different servers per region. If you ever study cloud services, then this is a piece of cake for you. If you have not, you can study it. Group of servers in East Europe, West Europe, East Asia, West Asia, North Africa, South Africa. Let's have it that way. 1. 2. The same content I want it to be identical across the servers, just like YouTube do. Because right now you're watching me perhaps on YouTube. It depends on the copy of the course or the video. But you might be watching it on YouTube. Regardless of where you are, you should give the full HD, high quality, same video stream to you in the same speed regardless of where you are. How is that achieved? Let's duplicate the servers. If we had 5 servers in West Europe, let's duplicate that across the other regions. Physical, 1. Let's duplicate the content. Same video uploaded, let's say elsewhere. 2. Free Anycast. What will Anycast do? Let's duplicate the IP version 4 of the servers across the regions. So an IP like 5 dot something, which is a public, not a private block out of the RFC 1918, 5 dot something 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 is an IPv4 installed right now on 6 servers in 6 different locations. What will happen? How come? Duplicate. Disasters, calm down. If you are located in North Africa, for example, the requests of you trying to watch the video streamed from that platform will exit your home router, reaching the internet service provider. The internet service provider is connected to the closest tier 2 provider, content provider, going through to the closest announced IPv4. Because the behavior of routing tables will always prefer and install one of the duplicates. Making sure with this mechanism or technique of Anycast that the closest service provider to your network will see the closest duplicate or version of that IPv4 only. Unless it failed some days, went out, it will see the second closer and it will take you to South Africa or let's say West Europe, depends on the interconnections between the providers. This was also another note to consider. Let me see all your comments regarding whatever you want. Please read the description. There are so many links on how you can contact me below in the description. You can connect with me over LinkedIn. You can join my Facebook group. You can review this channel. You can see my English content on many different platforms. You can enjoy so many free and paid content that I provide, that I've been providing since online since 2019. All right, so it has been 4 years only, but they are over 2,000 videos. I have done a massive job about that. Let me have your thoughts. Let me read your comments and let's enjoy studying and see you in upcoming courses and videos. Thank you for reaching this far. You have done something that I really appreciate by reaching this far, and I hope that you have benefited or did have a benefit from every single minute. Goodbye.